right, man. Let's talk about Keith Thurman and the Gervonta Tank Davis rumors. Um, so some random dude, basically said that Keith Thurman was gonna be fighting. Um, that Keith Thurman was gonna be fighting. Gervonta Davis on Twitter, and people ran with it. That's cap. Now Calvin Ford came out and said that Gervonta Davis got something big lined up, and they can't wait to announce it. So then people started making up lies and reaching and stuff of that nature. Um, and that's pretty much what happened. People started lying, reaching, saying they knew what it was. Um, Dude, not fighting no Keith Thurman, bro. People asking me, "Oh, you hurt, man, dude." Make it make sense. If he won't fight Shakur Stevenson, if he won't fight Devin Haney, if he won't fight Lomachenko, why would he go up there and fight somebody who doing 30,000 pay-per-views? I know people say, well, I know people say, well, he draining, he can, he draining Keith, and that's why he want to fight Keith or whatever the situation may be. He draining Keith or whatever. So I mean, it is what it is. I just feel like it makes no sense. He not fighting Keith at 145, and you got to ask yourself, can Keith Thurman even make 145? You know what I'm saying? Can Keith Thurman even make 145? That's the $1 million question. You know what I'm saying? Then is it a rehydration clause? If he put a rehydration clause on Mario Barrios, why wouldn't he put one on Keith Thurman? Come on, why wouldn't he put one on Keith Thurman? So that just makes zero sense when you look at everything in its totality. So at the end of the day, man, you hear that the PBC deal could be going out of, could be done at Showtime for Rick Glazer. They could be done, with PBC or whatever. But there's a chance that they still could distribute their pay-per-views. So obviously they want to do as great a job as they can, producing their pay-per-views, I would guess. And I guess that will kind of be the thing of trying to squeeze Tank at the end of the year. So if they knew this, already, what I'm saying? So they knew Tank, they wanted to have Tank come back. But, all I keep hearing is he fight Pitbull Cruz too. And this time they're gonna try to say it's on the Saturday on the Saturday this time instead of a Sunday, because you remember last time it was on the Sunday and all that stuff. So my whole thing is Tank ain't fight nobody, bro. Al Heyman, he get kicked off Showtime. He'd have been kicked off every major network possible already. And that's just what it is. You got to remember, CBS basically got a monopoly going around in television. They got MTV, VH1, BET, the whole thing. They got the whole thing. So Paramount Network, that was Spike. They got that. So that's all Paramount, company. So you got to ask yourself, really, where is he going? Where is he going? Where is he going? That's the $1 million question. Where is he going? Ain't nowhere to go. Ain't nowhere to go. So, but hold on real quick. But ain't nowhere to go. Real talk. Ain't nowhere to go. So they can say what they want to say about what Calvin Ford got to say and what Calvin Ford want to do and what he could say. And the Rise, and shout out to the Rise podcast. That's the, them dudes down there in Baltimore that's close with them. Man, well, yeah, we got something big, and then it's him fighting, it's him fighting, Pitbull Cruz. That's all I keep hearing is Pitbull Cruz. Now, if you fuck around and fight Thurman, I can spin the block and say I was wrong. That's not a big deal. But I ain't ordering that shit neither. Until his scary ass get in there and fight one of his contemporaries that we want to see him fight, man, Tank can never get no money from me. And I know he can care less about that. So I don't really, ain't no point in continue to say it. So I ain't really tripping on it. But y'all damn know well he ain't fighting no Keith Thurman. Look at the sources, dude. Like if Raphael said or Jake Donovan said, um, you know, you know what I'm saying? So that is what it is. That is what it is. So that just don't even sound right. You know, that don't even sound right. Some of y'all just be running with anything, dude. They don't even sound right at all. I'm keep hearing that he fighting Pitbull Cruz, and if they think that type of fight or a Keith Thurman fight is gonna save them from it's gonna save them from extinction, complete extinction on Showtime television or Showtime pay per view, you know, more power to them. More power to them. More power to them. That ain't gonna save them. That ain't gonna save them. Like I told y'all, if these dudes was doing the numbers that if these dudes were doing the numbers that they say they was doing, bro, Showtime would be fully invested into the product. They're not fully invested into the product because it's trash. And don't forget, like Top Rank is about to lose their deal on ESPN two in a couple years. I think 2024, 2025. I think it's 2025. They about to lose their deal too. It's gonna get ugly out here. You know. So acting like Gervonta Davis gonna fight Keith Thurman and do all this and do that, dude ain't fighting nobody that's melanated. Let's not forget that. This dude won't fight Tevin Farmer. Why would he fight Keith Thurman? Riddle me that, Batman. Riddle me that. It makes zero sense. It makes zero sense. It makes zero sense. So Calvin can say what do you want to say? When they say um, um they go around and say, well, T's a big job right now. Something big is coming. I can tell you it's quite quiet for a reason. They're still trying to seal the deal. It's going to make the world turn. So, I mean, obviously, you'll see why people start insinuating and making shit up and saying it's Thurman. So he says it's going to make the world turn and this, that, and the third. We know it ain't Shakur. We know it ain't Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Lomachenko supposed to be going over Australia and fighting old buddy. What's his name? George Camboso. So I mean, how big can it be? We know Pitbull Cruz been waiting out, so I don't know. Maybe it is, but I keep hearing this Pitbull Cruz. I keep hearing this Pitbull Cruz. That's what I can tell y'all. I asked multiple people yesterday. I keep hearing this Pitbull Cruz. So, I mean, there you have it. It ain't no Keith Thurman. But then people started trying to put one and one together and say, well, Keith Thurman turned down the Ugas fight, or it's the reason why he ducked the Ugas fight or whatever like that. I'm like, all right. But if they talking about trying to save, the end of Showtime, by doing they trying to say the end of Showtime, by at least keeping the Showtime as a pay-per-view distributor. You think Keith and Tank is the fight to make, you might as well sacrifice Tank Davis to Terrence Crawford. Shit, you might as well. You might as well. You might as well. But, they could do as they want to do. At the end of the day, it could be on their time or whatever like that. Well, females, bro. I be minding my business, dude. I be cutting these girls off, man, on my business. They find a way to still get in touch with your ass. I tell you. I tell you. I should read this out loud, but you know what? I don't get personal. Um, but I should read this out loud, but you know what? I'm not gonna be a douche. Um, but yeah, man, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out the Box Rumor playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Um, I gotta respond. Yeah, I responded. She too fine not to respond. Yep. You called me weak. Kobe gonna be like, this nigga out here simping. But thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video financially on Support the Channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. You can find me everywhere there. Peace.